Welcome back to Drive Chicago, where we talk about cars, trucks, SUVs, and a lot more. With me, as always, is Mark Bielik, DriveChicago.com General Manager, and Chicago Auto Show Marketing Director Jim O'Brill. And happy to be joined now by Duke Hale. He's the CEO, Chairman, and Founder of Ha Automotive Holdings. Duke, really happy to have you with us today, because I don't think a lot of people out there know about Ha Automotive Holdings and what it's been up to. But you guys have introduced the Vantis VX and the TXL earlier this year. And now the company has announced a second brand, which will also use your platform on the previous models to be launched in 2022. You're going to build these vehicles right here in the United States. Duke, let's start there. First of all, congratulations. Tell us about Ha Automotive Holdings.
Well, we've been on this journey now for a couple, 3 years. We've spent a lot of time looking at various brands in various parts of the world. And we landed on an opportunity to bring really as a paradigm shift. And by that, I mean, when people have talked about China in the past, it's like, okay, they're taking our technology back to China. That's kind of been the talk. And I think the paradigm shifting, because we're bringing the technology here, but we're going to build every automobile that we sell right here in the good old USA. And we're going to do it with about 30% local content. So, frankly speaking, we'll be more American than many American household brand names in the auto world that you think of today.
Duke, do you have any idea of how many jobs this will create?
Yeah, I think, when we look at, and I think this is a conservative estimate, but when we look at not only the factory jobs, assembly jobs, direct and indirect, and we look at the retail jobs, direct and indirect, and then, of course, we look at our headquarter jobs and some ancillary businesses connected. I think we're probably looking conservatively at 35,000 new jobs in America.
Wow, and Duke, we've been talking about it, as Ha Automotive Holdings, but for the average consumer, what are the brand names that they can be looking for and can expect to start to see on North American shores? What brands will you be representing?
Yeah, great question. Ha will not be a name that's probably known or seen by many. It'll be the brand names, of course, and the first brand we announced that you guys touched on is Vantis. And the second brand that we just announced this week is Tego. So Tego, think of it in this regard, maybe in a simplistic way. Think of Tego as a mass brand at a used vehicle price. And then think of Vantis, which we call near premium, which is, I think, misleading. At least it is misleading from a price point perspective. And that Vantis will be a near premium vehicle at a mass price. So near premium at a mass price, and then a mass vehicle Tego at a used car vehicle price. And I think that's extraordinarily important at this moment in time in U.S. Auto business, because 2 years ago, Peter Welsh from NADA, the president of NADA, said to the auto dealers at the NADA National Convention, we have an affordability crisis. And really, he was spot on, in my view, because everybody's been moving more upmarket. Prices have been going up, and there are very few offerings today below that are south of $40,000. And to prove the point, even make it more crystal clear, so many auto dealers have had to go to 72 and 84 month financing that you guys are aware of, and they've done that for a reason, because people are looking for a payment. It's how much is my monthly payment? And that's why they've had to move to 72 to 84 months, but that's not particularly good for the health of the industry long term. So I think we really fill a void here by coming into the market at, our new car target people that we're looking at, we're going to be 15 to 20% below a comparably equipped, Nissan, Mitsu, Mazda, Volkswagen, and the like.
He is Duke Hale, the CEO, chairman, and founder of Ha Automotive Holdings. And just to dovetail quickly on that, Duke, the average new car payment, I think, is around $500 a month. And I know Mark Bielik wants to jump in here as well. So, Mark, go ahead.
Yeah, so, Duke, tell us a little bit about this first vehicle, this Vantis. What is it, and when will it be available for consumers? How will they be able to get it?
Well, we're going to lead with, of the three vehicles that we've said we're going to come to market with, we're going to lead with the largest of the three first. We think that'll be good for the brand, and it'll be good for consumers because it plays in that segment right now that you guys know is very, very hot. It's that Telluride, it's that Kia Telluride segment that we're going after, and that's where this vehicle fits. The good news is, though, when you take a comparable Hyundai or a comparable Kia as the Telluride, those vehicles equipped the same way as our vehicle is today are about $48,000, give or take, but very close to $48,000 equipped the way ours is going to be equipped. And our vehicle will probably come into the market at around $36,000. So a $12,000 gap there between their price and our price, comparably equipped. I think should suggest that we're going to be a good player and take some volume in that market. But not only taking market from new car players, we think we're going to take a market from used car players as well, at least in the gently used market. Let's call it a 4-year gently used car. I mean, our position is our market's bigger than the new. Our market's new and used. When you add the gently used in. So we're going to go after that market where people can make the choice. Do they want a used car that may have a ding or two and may have some mileage on it and it's kind of lost the new car luster and new car smell, or do they want to buy a new vehicle at the same price with the new car warranty, new car smell, no mileage, and some of the other advantages you get by getting into a new vehicle. So we think we're going to be able to play in the new world and the used world as well.
So, Duke, as you guys come into market, you're talking about next year still, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But what is your kind of marketing strategy to kind of get people on board to jump ship on a new brand like this? I mean, is Vantis based on anything overseas that you can kind of use from a reliability standpoint? Because we know as other brands have come in, it's taken some time for people to adopt to them and really feel comfortable buying a new vehicle like that.
Yeah, I think obviously one point is that of the value proposition that we've talked about a little bit here. But I think to your point, a couple other points that I would stress is more than just the value and the price. I think we are coming with a kind of a revolutionary, out-of-the-box, innovative way to come to market. We're going to be no haggle, no hassle, one price. It's like buying an Apple computer or a little bit. I think we're a little Amazonish, or we're a little Apple-ish, and we took a page out of Saturn's book along the way. We might even take in a page or two out of Costco's book. So when you meld all of those things together, I think that's what we're coming with. And not only will it be one price, no haggle, no hassle, but we'll have a complete digital online experience for that customer that says, I don't really want to go into the car dealership and spend 3 hours. I want to do my shopping online. In fact, I think I want to do everything online. And we will have a platform whereby the consumer can do everything beginning to end, including even having the car delivered to their house if that's how they choose to do it, and never step foot inside a dealership. And by the way, research today says a lot of people, millennials, and even the next younger set are looking for that kind of experience. They don't want to spend 4 or 5 hours in a dealership. They want to be treated like they want to be treated. And for that reason, we're going to have this totally digital platform, but always using auto dealers, never trying to bypass the dealer. So the vehicle would be sold through the dealer, tied into their digital platform. And then if the customer says, but okay, I'm the old traditional customer, I want to come in and kick the tires and do the demo and go through the process, that'll be available too. So what we're trying to do, I mean, this is a novel idea, guys, right? We're going to provide customers with what they actually want. So you want to do it all online and never walk foot inside a store? Great. You want to do it the traditional way? That's great too. It's going to be quite different from the experience that is in the traditional car world today.
He is Duke Hale, CEO, chairman, and founder of Ha Automotive Holdings. He's been our guest on Drive Chicago. Duke, thanks so much for the time. We appreciate it, and be safe.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate the time.